Good morning, how are we doing? Happy Saturday. If you're coming in, give me a hello. If you're on replay, just let me know you're on replay in the comments. So, where's my apple chips? God, I've done it again. I spoke the other day about cupcakes in the bath and all around kids' nutrition, which is fascinating, and how they are always watching, number one. How two, we often always feel like we have to make certain decisions as a parent. And in any area, we beat ourselves up either way quite often, actually, whether I could say this all the time, whether you go to work, we spend time with kids, all of these things. But anyway, the other day, where's my apple chips? My daughter came down and said, and I was like, oh, your apple chips from yesterday that she made. So we chopped up some apple in the oven, bit of olive oil, oil the pan, keep them nice and dry, a little bit of cinnamon, done really, just dry them out, quite a low heat, quite nice. We'd had them before as a snack in a bag, so they were like, oh, I was like, you can make them, you just put them in the oven. So we made them, we left them on the side, and then it was quite late, they had a few, and then they went to bed. Next day, and I came back later, and I was like, oh, there's quite a lot left over still in that evening, so I had a few, finished them. There was only a few left, to be honest. There was only a few left. And next day, my daughter comes downstairs, where's my apple chips? I was like, they're there. Because Mrs. Fruci had said, oh, Ottilie had said that she wants to keep them for tomorrow. Oh, I'll just make some more. So I made some more. And she came down and said, no, these aren't the same ones. They're slightly burnt, these ones. I was like, blimey, you've attention to detail, they watch everything. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's very easy to fall into that trap where, one, we think that those little decisions don't matter, and two, that our environment doesn't dictate what we do. If those apple chips wouldn't have been out and just there, I probably wouldn't have done them. I was very rushing around when I came back in, quick grab, oh, have some of them there, healthy. And I talked about this the other day about urge surfing. There's many different areas that I want to touch on this. Number one, kids are always watching, and the behaviours that we show, they'll probably copy us. Right and wrong, and don't beat yourself up on this. We can't really expect something from others. In the morning, that conversation, it was almost like being in the head teacher's office. I'm sorry, I should not have eaten them and tried to make some more. And you caught me out. Anyway, that's confessions of a nutritionist this morning. Doesn't always go to plan. But two, we have to always also set our expectations and have a bit of a plan, because when you don't have a plan, that's often why things go off plan. It's very easy to say, I don't have time to plan. But if we say that we don't have time to plan, we're definitely going to fail. And we're going to have more decisions to make, probably more decisions to make when we are lacking willpower, when we're tired, when we're stressed. And if we think that we're going to make a great decision then, well, our prefrontal cortex isn't firing then, and we're more likely to make an emotional decision, one led by our emotions. And I always say this, act based on how you want to feel rather than how you currently feel, and you'll achieve where you want to be. You'll get where you want to be. Acting based on where you want to be rather than how you currently feel. Little change, big difference. Now, with this as well, I want to touch on the weekend, having a plan over the weekend, because it's quite easy just to drift off, and people say, oh yeah, weekends is difficult. But for example, I'm having a curry tonight. It's very easy to say, oh yeah, curry on Saturday, it's probably not a good time to start. But that's just life, that's just a part of it. Morning, Mel. That's just a part of it, right? The reason why you're probably doing this is to enjoy those moments more with friends, family, loved ones, or for longer, whatever that key thing is, or be able to spend time with others and do stuff, not just meals, but chase them around. Summer holidays is coming. All these things that we say we want to do, mobility, confidence, whether that's confidence in our own fitness, whether that's confidence in what we can do, or even what we wear, that's okay too. We get scrutinised for even thinking that, that's another one for another day. It's an interesting one though, isn't it? Almost most people say, oh, it's going to sound really bad, but I just want to fit into these clothes. I know that sounds really bad, but everyone says that. So, you know, it's what makes us happy, isn't it? Anyway, weekends, going back to weekends. Very easy just to say, you know what, I'm going to have to start again Monday. There's too much on at the moment. But control what you can. Have a little plan for the weekend that might be different to the weekend, but having a plan, even if your plan is to give you permission to have what you want this evening, is better than going, do well today, I really want to do well today, I've not done well. Because we didn't really have a plan. The plan could be like, so take me for example today. Today I'll stick to more protein and vegetable-based foods in the day, and I'll have what I want later this evening. And what I want later this evening might change. I might even go for a drier dish, a healthier option, if that's what you want to call it, if I want to. But I might not. I might go for something different if something catches my eye. But I've given myself permission to have that already, so it's different. The expectations are set. I no longer have to go, oh, did I stay on track? Oh no, it's just a curry, I just might as well screw it. At least now I know I'm going to get protein veggies in the day, so even if I don't get much protein veggies in later, that's fine. So, I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, just let me know. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care.